How many more times can the doctor regenerate? Me being a bit silly there. I must apologise for having Marmite stains on my beard. What it all boils down to is that I can't be bothered washing it off before I start the but don't let me appearance retract from this discussion, which is another Doctor Who discussion. How many more times can the Doctor regenerate? Well, it was established. It was established during as a series of Doctor Who has progressed. More and more facts about the Doctor and his race, the Time Lords, have been revealed. And in 1976, it was revealed for the first time that Time Lords can have a limit, are limited to regenerating 12 times, and what happened? The renegade Time Lord known as the Master was nearing the end of his 12th regeneration, and he didn't. In order to cheat death, he nicked somebody else's body and regenerated into that. But I don't think that. I think the Master's. I think the Master has finally come to his bitter end in Doctor Who now. I know the Rani hasn't, but well, as regards the Master, I don't really know what happened. I'm sure what happened to him, but we're not talking about the Master. We're talking about the Doctor. How many times has the Doctor regenerated, and how many times can he regenerate? Well, Matt Smith, the Doctor played by Matt Smith, was nearing his death because he was facing death because he was nearing the end of his regenerative cycle. But the Time Lords gave him an extra cycle. So, but how many times is this cycle limited to? That's the question. How many is was the Doctor when Matt Smith was given a new regenerative cycle? Well, was the Master restricted to regenerating 24 times? So that when Doctor Who number 25 reaches the end of his days, is it going to be the final end for Doctor Who then? I think this regeneration business, the number of regenerations that the Doctor has had, is sort of something that's a bit confused in Doctor Who because really the Doctor is supposed to have had previous incarnations, but prior to his first one in the series, which was played by William Hartnell. And therefore, it's something that's sort of. I think the story sort of contradicts itself, to be honest. In some respects, the series sort of I think the series can sometimes contradict itself. Like because we're led to we're led to believe that the Doctor has had previous incarnations prior to when he was played by William Hartnell and travelled in the TARDIS with his granddaughter Susan and her teachers Ian and Barbara. So it's all a bit the whole thing is a bit confused. Has he been given an unlimited regenerative cycle now by the Time Lords, or is he still restricted to regenerating 24 times? I think what's happened is that the Doctors have previous incarnate. I think the general gist of the story is that the Doctors have previous incarnations, but his memory was wiped. So as far as he was concerned, William Hartnell was the first one. I think that's the general gist of a Doctor Who story. But what's the situation with the Doctor's regenerative cycle? How many more times do you think he will? How do you think as the Doctor Who script writers will get around? Will get around? Will get around this when the when his 25th incarnation is nearing the end of its days?